Students are not guinea pigs. That is the message families from Sullivan Hieghts Secondary in Surrey want to get across to their school trustees. The school board is considering putting a cell tower on top of the school, something that would bring in some badly needed money to the district. Shannon Patterson reports.
2, 4, 6, 8, we don't want to radiate.
These students have a message for the Surrey School Board.
Why put our lives at risk for some money?
Rogers AT&T wants to install a cell phone tower atop Sullivan Hieghts Secondary School. The students and their parents want nothing to do with it.
They never consulted parents. They signed the contract before we even knew about it.
They all have inconclusive evidence, so there's still potential that they could damage our health.
Even if it is inconclusive, I don't want somebody to come up here, put a cell tower, and say it could be okay, but then again, it could not be okay.
There is concern by experts, researchers out there, that there's a potential for health risks, detrimental effects to our kids.
The jury's still out on whether cell phone towers cause health problems.
There doesn't seem to be any relationship between radio frequency fields and cancer, miscarriages, and some of the other health effects that have been naturally raised.
But other experts say there is reason to be concerned, and these parents can't understand why the board would risk their children's health.
In this day and age, we're trying to keep our kids from doing risky behaviors, and then we're putting one right on top of their skull. It's quite a mixed message.
Nobody knows what all the effects are.
Tonight, the Surrey School Board hosted a public meeting on the cell phone issue. It's still deciding whether the $1,000 a month the tower would generate is worth all this trouble.
The government took a lot of money and a lot of time to write a 60-page booklet that says, if the radiation doesn't cook you, it doesn't hurt you. That's our government.
The hotly debated issue was front and center at this public information meeting. Leading the charge for the pro-antenna side, an unlikely candidate, a scientist from the BC Cancer Agency.
At this stage, the World Health Organization and the standard setters for exposure to the public have been convinced that there is no need for public action, that there is no hazard that they can identify.
My response to that is that's baloney. The International Agency for Research on Cancer, which is a subset of the World Health Organization, classes electromagnetic fields as a 2B carcinogen, in the same category as DDT and welding fumes. I don't think that's really safe.
And it's clear this audience has many questions. Until there's proof there are no risks, students wearing these attention-getting tinfoil hats will continue to live in fear, hoping their school board won't force them to choose between their health and an education.
Worth all this trouble.
I think most PACs would welcome that kind of money because they have to work very hard to raise funds in schools.
The board will make a decision at a meeting next month, and these parents and students vow to be there. Shannon Patterson, CTV News.